Hope it's the right number. Take it. Really controlling spin here. Hopefully it's in the fairway. Hey, it went straight. Yes. So this is what we're gonna do. All you have to do is execute. Pulled it. 144 hole, back in the rough, so ball should jump a little bit. It's going to knuckle, so a lot of it here is just trying to control a distance to land it short enough so the ball can release and hopefully pitch this 5-6 short of the hole. Sit. I just need to talk through it more because that was very good. We're not changing balls week to week based on different conditions or anything like that. We're playing golf balls that fit our game and fit, you know, the stuff that we like to see. For me, I'm big on flight, being able to, you know, see the ball stay on a good trajectory, especially with, you know, short and mid irons into the wind. I've always been able to hit it up in the air pretty well if needed. So I typically like something that's maybe on the lower kind of trajectory than, you know, some other guys might like. I think with that, I'm able to incorporate some more spin, or I can get away with more spin because the ball's staying down. I'm gonna try and kind of cut a 7 to help take a little bit of distance off of that. So for me, being an 80 shot, that's gonna cut in there, and hopefully that takes the water out of play for me. Cut. All right. Not much to say here other than just hopefully it's in the fairway. Hey, it went straight. Yes. For me here, we have 160, a little back into the breeze. You know, with the cover on the TP5 and the way I'm able to flight it, you know, I won't see the ball kind of float or rise into the wind, so it should stay on its flight nicely. So here, 160, touching the breeze, I'm going to try and play about a 65 shot. Hope it's the right number. It was a good line, just passed it. Take it. So this year I played both the TP5X and the TP5. Winning the TP5X, I was seeing some good benefits there. The ball is fast, it goes far. Ultimately for me, I wasn't able to maintain the spin that I wanted on some off-speed shots, and so ultimately back into the TP5. For me, there's just a little bit more control, giving up distance, but both great options. I mean, like I said, the TP5X just, it goes. It does really well in the wind, and it's always nice when you have that little extra. But the TP5's been great for me. There's a bit more spin on it, which is more in the ranges that I like, typically around maybe high 6,000 to 7,000 with a 7 iron. Obviously, depending on the shot, it can vary from there. But for me, like I said, the TP5 maintains its spin a little bit better on off-speed shots. Both great options. More distance on the TP5X, a little more control with the 5. So there's the two. Should be good. 242 hole, a little bit of help behind us, 228 cover, so stock 4 irons about 225 for me. Need to hit a good one, if anything. Hopefully get that help and pitch it in low 230s would be great. Oh, hang. It was enough, but I don't know if it clipped a tree or not over there. It would catch a piece. I love being able to, hit the shots with the TP5, and, if I need to, cut one to add some spin, I can kind of play with it and hit all kinds of shots, but also be able to have that control coming into the greens. Oh, right there, just short. It hit soft. It just dug in. Here, just kind of a normal shot around the green. Not tucked or anything right now, but with the TP5, having control around the greens is nice. Being able to either hit the kind of low one that's spinning a bit more up and still stopping. Having good contact's the big key, but having control around the greens is nice, and obviously something you need. See if we can go a little higher with it and still get the stop. That one was kind of lower. See if we can get a little more height with it. So a lot of times when you go a little higher, a little less spin, but being able to vary the two. Sometimes you need the height, but sometimes you need spin. So being able to have both shots is definitely key. Yeah, so just going through a few shots here from the day. Drive around 14. Come off the plane, so we're not exactly moving the best possible, but 2280 on spin. Love that. I like hanging 2400's kind of the area I like, but don't mind it creeping under that a little bit. Once you start getting under 22 or 2100, you start to lose a little bit of control, so I like to see. The 2280 is great though, I love that. I hit the mini a couple times out there today. Ball speed varying based on how well it was hit, but anywhere from 66 to almost 73 there on 18. So I've seen that kind of, usually it's about 2 miles an hour slower than my driver, but spins were great. Anywhere from mid to high twos off the tee, which basically having the mini in there as a 3-wood option. For me being able to draw it, those are all really good numbers. Let's see, on 16, trying to hit the cut 7-iron. We talked about I was trying to hit about an 80 shot. Spin was 6,700, which is great. The driver I hit on 17, which was that straight one, I was very happy with. Spin was just over 2,600, which I'm fine with. Like I said, having some spin is definitely something that gives you the control, and that's something I like to see. And 17 fairway into the green there. I was trying to hit a 165 shot. It says the carry was 164.8. Flew it a little past the hole. Didn't get hurt as much as I thought there, but and the spin was just about 7,000. So maybe a touch on the low side for me, and that's maybe why I did a little bit better into the wind than I thought it would. But those are all within reason and good feedback.